Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wind Dummy Podcast, the Players Meeting edition. Got a very special guest tonight. We got Hudson Kasper. It's Monday, July the 21st. And man, this is going to be a fun show. We're going to talk about the two majors that happened over the last weekend. We're going to maybe make some picks for Worlds, although that's 2 weeks out. I didn't tell Hudson to get prepared, but we'll do that a little bit differently. We'll do the real picks next week. We'll look and see how I did against Ronnie in last week's picks, and we'll take a little peek at the Survivor League and see if we lost anybody. So let's bring him in. Let's bring in Mr. Hudson Kasper. Hudson, how's it going, buddy?
It's going good.
Going good, huh? Did you get into any disc golf action over the weekend?
Played Junior Worlds and played a few rounds after, so
yeah, well,
played a lot.
Played what, 5 days in a row at Junior Worlds?
5 days in a row in Junior Worlds, and I played the past 2 days just playing for fun. So I played 7 days in a row at disc golf.
My man, are you gonna play tomorrow?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, Greg's excited to see you. Yeah. Well, how did the Junior Worlds go for those of us that don't know? I can tell you I know.
So I ended in first place by one stroke.
Yes, you did. And let's talk about that a little bit. Hudson, when I came down there on the second day, I think that was Wednesday.
Yes, it was.
I showed up on the hole that has the little skinny creek that runs to the left side of it. And I was across the creek from you. No, I think I was behind you on that one. And you were about 30 feet out, staring at the creek. And in my mind, I'm saying, lay that thing up. Lay that thing up.
No.
You remember that putt?
I do. I do remember that one.
What'd you do? Talk about it.
So I was telling my dad. My dad was like, you probably should lay this up. And I was like, no, I need this one. And I did a loft putt, dead hard. It was it's a death putt because the out of bounds was like 20 feet behind the basket. So it wasn't that. It was
It was hit something or go OB.
Yeah.
And you hit something. You hit that thing right in the heart.
Yeah.
And you came over to me right away and said something along the lines. Did you notice that loft putt or something? I couldn't catch my breath, dude. And then the next hole. Do you remember what happened there?
Yeah.
What happened?
So, threw a forehand the first, and I hit one of the first trees, which actually was not that bad because it was gonna go out of bounds most likely. So it wasn't that bad, but I was really short.
Yeah, you weren't going OB off of that drive, that's for sure. But
it was close.
But hitting the tree definitely didn't help, did it?
No, it didn't. I didn't have the best upshot, but I threw my Vila, and I threw it pretty well, but I just didn't get the distance I needed, and I ended up. It was kind of like one of those that's like a partial hill almost, and the basket was just a little high up. I was like at the bottom of the hill, which is like 25 feet, but it made it feel like 30, and I made it.
You drilled it. You drilled it right in the heart, man. That was an amazing. Those are two amazing holes in a row, man. And then the next hole, I don't remember the number. You just threw that yellow putter up.
I birdied that one.
Straddled out and birdied it.
Yeah. It was way short. It was a terrible drive.
Yeah, well, it was another one just inside the circle. I'm guessing it was probably 26 feet. You were living at edge of circle.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of those straddle putts. I don't like them that much.
Dude, you got to have more confidence in yourself. And then we go to the next hole, and You put a move on that disc. I haven't seen you throw one that hard in a while. I think that one would have cleared the pond on 18.
It might have.
Y'all
Might have.
got it. You put it up there. It was short too at 24, 25 feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the result?
Birdie.
Drano.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
That stretch of holes right there, Hudson, was some of the best golf I've seen. I don't know how old the people are. The way you persevered on the second one I saw, and then the putts you made on all the rest of them, was just amazing. And then we go to hole 14.
Yeah. Hang on, just 1 second. Did you hear what Lucas said?
Huh?
He said, "Is AVR X3?" No, it was an AVR 3 DX plastic. So it was just an AVR 3.
That's what the yellow one was?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I used to putt with that one.
Yeah. So then tell me about the next hole. Not just your play, but what did we witness?
So, if anyone knows Rylan Hag, I think that's his last name. I'm not sure. But shout out to him because he ended up having a turnover. It went kind of like into the trees, which the tree usually catches everything. Somehow it got through, hit left side, and went in for the ace, which was insane. It was so cool. Everybody went wild. It was awesome, man.
It was awesome. And
it was a crazy ace.
And you left yourself outside of the circle on that one. You tried to flick it down to the tree.
Yeah, so that one, it was just a safe play because I know I can't get the forehand there. I'm glad I went with the one I played the second round I played at Peter Pan, which we'll talk about later.
Yes,
but the forehand, it was just a safe play. And then pitched it up and put it in for par. So
yeah, and
that was fun.
You gave the perfect run too because it had a chance to go in and it stayed less than 15 feet out. It was perfect. It was exactly what you needed. And we won't talk about the next hole. We'll skip that one. We won't tell everybody you doubled that bad boy up. Nobody will know. And then let's see. Then we played that boring hole out to the field, which was just a little bit outside of your range, I think.
Yep.
And then the next hole coming back, the pressure is on you. Rylan steps up to that thing, and to set the stage, it's a little bit downhill, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you remember how long it is?
I think it's around 240, 230, around there.
Yeah. And Rylan
he threw an Omega 4.
That's right.
And it was straight on the basket. It was insane.
Hit the lock.
Yeah. For me, I threw my Quantum QMS. And I was like right on the edge of out of bounds. I was still in bounds, but I was farther back, and he had tapped his in already, and mine was at least 25.
Yes,
kind of uphill, and I just put it in. So,
dude, it was another ridiculous putt, buddy.
I was on that day. The last day, we don't want to talk about that, man.
We're going to because I need to hear it because I wasn't there. So you picked up the birdie on 17.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize you were so close to that OB. I thought the OB went down to the creek there, but it doesn't. It right along, didn't it?
It's a bit weird on the right side where the first trees are.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the OB goes down like 35 feet down.
Yeah.
And then it's like this big, like weird hump in this one weird spot. And then it goes straight, it's just weird. So
yeah, I didn't even realize it was OB until I came back the second day and you threw it OB there.
Yeah, I threw it long, went into the water.
We get to 18, and I think Rylan still had the tee, and he was fairly close to you. He was only 2 or 3 back at this point. And I remember, I think he threw it up there and might have parked that sucker, if I remember right.
I don't think
he miss it?
I think he got ended up getting a par. he kind of overturned it and he went down the side of the hill, I'm pretty sure, and he kind of pitched it up. He gave it a good bid, but it kind of laid up. For me, I absolutely shanked it. It was it was terrible. I shanked it left, and still
And
it wasn't bad.
that's the worst side to miss on that hole, because you can't run that putt from out there. And you were smart.
Yeah.
You just do it right up there
And
I'll
tell you one thing, I wanted to run that so bad.
I'm glad you didn't. Nothing good could have come from that run. You could have hit the basket and rolled OB really easily.
Yeah, I could have.
And we saw that final round that I watched there, because what was that other kid? Cody? Was that his name?
Cody Booker? Yeah.
Yeah, you had somebody. No, Cody shanked his way right and was out of bounds, but then somebody threw it up there and hit, and it rolled right down that cement and almost made it to the OB. It might have been Cody's third shot.
Yeah, I think it was Cody, because we had who else was it? We had Jai on our card that day. Jai didn't do that. It might have been Jai. I'm not sure.
Well, regardless, it was a smart move to lay that thing up, no doubt about it. And then I didn't get to see you play Jones Park your third round. I stayed home. But then Lucas and I, go ahead, talk about it.
That day, I was on again. Yeah. The thing that was nice for me, my putts don't really. I don't putt as well with like strong winds. I can still putt and win. I don't make them as often. But thankfully, the first 4 days there was like nothing, no wind really.
Well, I think you might feel that way, but I think as the wind comes up, I think everybody struggles a little bit more and misses a few that they should make. But Hudson, I don't know if you know this or not, but you shot the hot round at Jones both days.
Yes, I did. So I shot the first day. I shot 5 down, which I don't know how that was a hot round. It just was. And then the next day I shot I shot 8 down, which was, I think that might have been the hot round of the tournament. I'm not sure for Jones.
Oh, really?
It might have been.
Well, it had to be. Well, maybe not. Maybe somebody got you the final day.
Also, shout out to Seven O'Brien on Peter Pan's second day, shooting the hot round of the tournament. He shot 10 down to make the cut, which was insane.
Fourth day,
yeah.
Yeah, the one we're getting ready to talk about now. So Lucas and I came back on Friday to watch you. And Hudson, you had a crew of dudes there watching you.
Oh, gosh. So I had one of my aunts, one of my cousins, 2 of my grandparents, a bunch of friends, and my mom and my soy. So
yeah,
it was a lot of people.
Lucas and myself and Jay-Z and Travis.
Yeah,
you had a lot of people there. And how'd that make you feel? Did that increase your nerves, or did you just forget about it once you started playing?
I kind of forgot about it. I had a nervy. No, it wasn't that day. I had a bad shot. I hit one of the trees, and I was behind it, so I couldn't really run it on the first hole. The thing that was like that got me. Logan did come too.
Yeah, he was there on Friday.
Yeah. So the thing that got me nervous was Cody. I'll say one thing. Cody was trash talking me. When Thursday and Friday, he said you aren't going to be in the lead after this day, both times to me, which was kind of silly. And
Lindy was there too. We forgot her.
Yeah, she was. All 5 days, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but
yeah, I think she stayed up there the whole time.
Yeah. So he went 4 for 4. He got all 4 of the first holes, which is insane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure the rest of us all got birdies on 2 and 4, which are the 2 par 4s on that. So it wasn't the best start for all of us, but still, it's fine.
You know what I do when people talk trash or drama or whatever? It's fuel to the fire, baby. I don't care if they're just messing around or what. Ask Brandon Dixon. He no longer talks trash to me ever on the disc golf course because it just makes me focus more. If he says I'm going to miss it, I'm going to bring it, man. So let's talk about hole 4 because I went and watched a few other people play, and because my goal was to watch you and stay out of your hair because I know what it's like when there's lots of people there watching you, and you're trying to focus on your game, and it's hard because you feel like you need to talk to these people. So my goal was just to stay away from you until you approached me, and then we could talk. So I watched some other people. Go ahead.
The other thing that was hard was there were a lot of we had to wait a lot over each 5 rounds. So the momentum was hard to keep going because we had to keep stopping and waiting for the other group to finish, which did slow down a bit of that.
Yeah, well, and that's disc golf. That's you're always going to have that one guy that's slowing everything down. So I walked up to hole 4, and as I walked up, your shot was coming to rest in the tree below the pin. There was a white disc, a clear disc. I think it was Rylan.
Yeah, it was Rylan's tank, and he was under the basket.
Parked it. Somebody was way short, like 60 feet, and somebody was outside of the circle long.
Jai was short. Ended up making it, I'm pretty sure.
He did. He drained it.
And then it was Cody that was outside the circle long. Did he make that one?
He did.
Okay.
So I walk up there, and you're in the tree. Oh!
It was kind of like 25 foot. I was under the tree. I was all the way down, uphill a bit, and I just remember telling myself, zip it. And I absolutely used all my wrist as I could, and it somehow went in. It was crazy.
It was hard. And then I left you. I went and watched other people, and I caught back up with you at the same spot.
Yep.
Which you parked this time.
Yes.
You threw that yellow putter.
Just so you know, the last hole, shout out Nate Alton. He gave me that Draco that I'd thrown, and I birdied on that hole from edge of circle with the big putt on that one.
On 4?
Huh?
On hole 4?
No, the hole before you met up back with us.
Okay.
It was
around the back of the Monkey Island.
Yeah, it was.
You're right. I think it's not. I think Monkey Island is 7.
Yeah.
8 down at the corner.
I feel like it's
around.
9. I feel like it's 9. Hang on. So 14's the one that Ryland aced. 13.
Right. It's 9.
Yeah, it's 9. It's 9. Yeah.
So you got that with Nate Alton's old Draco, huh? Nice.
I have to tell you, that thing is the most beefy disc I've ever thrown in my life.
Yeah?
It's insanely beefy, but it's made the bag, so I like it.
Yeah, good. And it's good for that shot there because you cannot go long on that.
The hard thing about that hole is you either have to go for it and hope you don't go out of bounds, because if you go for it, so there's these 3 trees around Monkey Island. The first one, if you go around that one, you just have to hope you get lucky. And that's what I did both rounds, and I somehow got the birdie the second. It just skipped and stuff. Then there's the second gap, which is go for it, go for it, go for it. And the hard thing about that one is you can hit the trees and go into Monkey Island, which is out of bounds. And then you can also go long out of bounds into the water. So there's a lot of out of bounds.
It's a really good hole for your guys' age group. It is really good.
And there's another one that you can't really get to, but if you want to do a flip shot, somehow flips, you can go for that. But it's really, really risky. So like multiple people on my card went for it, and they got lucky. Like Rylan round 1, he hit the tree and went out on that one. I mean round 2, and so I just went safe play. That's all I did.
That was it was perfect if you got the birdie.
Yeah.
So then you parked the one along the creek again,
Mm-hmm.
and we went across the creek, and you changed the game plan up.
Yeah, like right on the spot, right before I threw. So instead of going the forehand around where the potential in the water, I threw a backhand up the top, which was not out of bounds or anything. So I was
Nope.
right there.
And you piped it. I watched a lot of people play that hole. You were the only person I saw go that way. And was that all you had to get it to that spot, or could you have thrown it farther?
I could have thrown it. I threw a destroyer. That one is like just get it up there. If I was really trying, I could have gone not too much farther, maybe like 30, 40 feet, but not much farther than that. Well, I got a good zip on that one.
Yeah, the reason I ask is because if you are 20 or 30 feet shorter, that is
You're in trouble.
Really scary upshot.
Yeah, because you have there's this long strand of bushes, and they're pretty tall, honestly.
Taller
they're
than you.
About as tall as me. And
way taller than you.
Yeah, so you would have to go lock putt. You can't see the basket. Like, you just have to go over somehow. So, and it was my dad's call. For sure.
I love the way you guys worked it, man. He stayed out of your way. He let you decide what you wanted to do unless you asked him, and you guys were an awesome team.
Yeah.
So you nailed that. You kind of went for it, and you kind of hit the slope and kind of rolled towards the OB and kind of got out there in that scary distance again.
Yeah.
But you
still
probably
made it, though.
Of course you did. I'm scared crapless.
What round did Logan come?
4th. Friday.
Okay. Yeah, the 4th round, the next hole, I threw the backhand, and I think it was my dad or it was Lindy saying that Logan was like, why isn't he throwing a forehand? And you said, shut up.
I said, I didn't. Yeah. He said, I didn't say shut up. He said, why isn't he throwing a forehand? And I said, well, just watch this.
Yeah.
You took that yellow putter, and this time you nailed it.
Yeah, I did what I wanted that time.
No dropping.
Yeah. And then I will say Rylan round 2 caged it with an Omega.
Yes, he did.
It was a really good shot too. It was like the little flip, and it just went, man.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
He had so many, like, whole you didn't watch, but hole 14 at Jones, it's kind of like you can't see the basket because there's this tree right here, and you kind of have to turn around it. He threw that same strike that he got the ace with on hole 14. He caged it again. He caged that one too. It was insane how close he got to getting more aces.
Man, he loves that disc.
Yeah, he does. He's gonna retire it though.
Oh, yeah, he probably better. World's aces are kind of hard to come by.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. And then after the pond, you got the next one again.
Yes.
Which is that hole is about the length of your range, I think. I don't think you on a hyzer, the 13. Yeah.
I could get a little farther with those both times. I was throwing the ES2. If I was really trying, I would throw like the Valkyrie and the Falcon. Like those I can push 300 if I'm trying.
Yeah, well, you just threw a one angle hyzer and just put it up there in about the same spot again.
Yeah.
Middle of the circle, and you nailed it.
Yep.
And then 14, you changed the game plan again. You went backhand this time instead of.
I went with a Wombat 3, was a bit of a headwind. So the reason I bought that one, so we had a meetup on Monday. We had a meetup at Monday at the warehouse with all the Millennium kids in Harrington. And I bought that one because I needed a flippy mid-range because my QMS that I have, it's not flippy as I wanted. I just wanted it like to come. And so I bought that one the day before Junior Worlds, threw it once, and I just put it in the bag because I just needed to see how it threw. And so I threw it, and it turned perfectly, and it went way farther than I thought. Like, I at least threw that 240 because I was edge of circle. And then the putt was insane how the heck it caught. Like, it hit the cage, and it looked like it was going to be out. Like, can I show you on the basket behind me?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, ouch. So I'm literally like, if this is it, hit the cage, comes out here, and then this one little chain like gets around it and like pulled it in. One chain somehow pulled it in. It was crazy.
It was
Ouch.
crazy. And then you came over to me instantly and said, "Did you see that? That shouldn't have stayed." And do you remember what I said?
I don't care.
I said, I don't care. It's in there. Let's go on to 15.
Yeah. And then, so 15, we had a little fiasco where everybody was in this little spot. We had, Jai was out of bounds. Jai also, I'll say second round, he threw a roller, and he had a like 50-foot bid for eagle.
Wow.
He tried the roller and he went out of bounds. And we had like all of us were in this little area. And so I hit this like one of like the third tree, I'm pretty sure, on the right side. And I just remember like my dad was thinking I should probably do like the wombat. And then I said, what about the rover? Which, if anyone knows what the Rolo is, that is the Millennium. That's the Millennium Rover. So a Rolo is basically the Millennium Rover. So I threw it flat, and it was it hit the whole tunnel, which the tunnel is way harder than most people think because it's just like. It's almost like half of a circle, honestly. Like it's really hard. And I just threw it, and it flipped really nicely, and I was right at the edge of the thing. So laid up, got my par, and walked off that hole.
That was an incredible shot. You were it was harder than the way you explained it, Hudson. Not only was the fairway a really tight right turn, but you were pinched off. That tree was the first tree was barely out of your hand, probably 6, 7, 8 feet.
Yeah.
And I mean, when that thing came out of your hand, that was going nowhere but perfect. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
That was honestly, that might have been one of my favorite shots of the tournament. It was just, I just like,
it was awesome. It was amazing.
That was probably the only way I was ever going to say par. That's probably the only way I was going to.
You played it perfect. And then you go to 16, and I don't remember if anybody got 16 that round or not.
Ryland did.
Oh, did
he? He hit the pole.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he hit the pole on that one. Everybody else was like edge of circle. So we were all close, but we just didn't get it.
There's just enough OB on that hole to keep you guys honest. You can't just throw it as hard as you want. You have to throw it with accuracy and distance. 16.
16's the open one.
Yeah, there's OB on left and right.
There is?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Well, I'm assuming there's OB on the left side for 15. I'm pretty sure that plays both sides. Maybe it's way wider than what I think it is.
Okay. I don't know. I didn't know that.
And then let's talk about 17.
So 17, I threw the same disc, and what I'm thinking, the first round I played Peter Pan, I'm pretty sure I hit one of the trees and stayed in, because this one, it was same thing, same everything. It was like in the creek, long, out of bounds. And so Rylan, I think he hit one of the trees on the left side and kind of got stopped, so he had to pitch up. He got a par.
He did.
And so I ended up making like the same one I got for birdie round one, the first round at Peter Pan. And I made it for par. So
yes, you did.
And also shout out William Larson. He ended up acing that hole with a skip ace.
Wow.
Yeah. We had 2 aces on. Oh, there was another girl that aced hole 18 at Peter Pan. Like, we had a lot of aces on Peter Pan.
And some dude had a walk-off ace over at Jones, the guy that won, I think, 12.
Oh yeah, it was last hole he had to ace to win.
Oh, was it really?
He had to ace to win, which is insane.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember what happened at 18. I think it was a bunch of pars. No, that's when Cody threw it wide right. And Rylan was down to the right and safe.
Yeah.
I don't remember where Jai was. Jai was kind of out of it at this point.
For me, I ran that one. I was kind of in the middle.
I know you did.
More. And I hit the top, stayed in bounds. It was a good bid, but it just too high.
And it stuck around. That was the most important part.
Yeah, it stuck.
All right. So I know nothing about Jones Park except for you didn't start off great, and these guys were making up strokes on you.
To say the truth, I wasn't playing bad. It was kind of like it was hole 1, 2, and 3. I either hit like I was like edge of circle every time. I hit the cage, I hit the chains, I hit the basket. Like, I can't tell you how many times that round I was so close to getting the birdie, I just didn't. I ended up shooting even, I'm pretty sure. Like, it was just kind of back and forth. Like, I kept like getting a bogey and a birdie, and it was not my best round. I shot below my rating that round, which was very disappointing for me. But it wasn't too bad.
There was only one goal that round.
To stay on the lead.
To win. Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Rylan wasn't getting a lot of birdies that final round.
Yeah. But I tell you, that round, his putts saved him so many times. His putts were on. Like, he kept making these long ones for par. Like, it was insane. They were big putts.
You see what Lucas is telling you?
Face. Fact check. Hudson, this guy in MJ10 won by 12 strokes. He didn't need to ace. Oh, that's what my dad told me.
He just aced to be a hot dog. So anyhow, I'm looking at the scores here, and there's a guy coming back into this, Hudson, that I thought was gone. I didn't think Preston had a chance, and he wasn't playing
fired.
Right.
Like, I'll tell you, hole 11, that one. Do you? I don't think. Do you know?
356.
Yeah, that one. There's out of bounds on the right. There's a creek up, like farther up on the left, and then there's this area straight ahead that's out of bounds. He like edge circled it literally for eagle off the drive, which is insane. And then I just laid up with a putter. My dad, he told me to go putter, Toro, putt. and it ended up happening 2 times, and I birdied both. So also Preston on, not to skip ahead, 13, the next par 4, he eagled it. Like, he went over the basket on the drive, that's like 380, isn't it?
Hole 13 is 379.
He was pin high. He was almost past. It was insane.
Well, you see what Kevin Babbitt's telling me here? He says, fact check, you made your comeback 22-footer on 12 into a headwind. That was nice. He was there, and I was saying, what's going on? What's going on? I was messaging him, and he said something along the lines of, Hudson went for one that he might not have needed. Scary comebacker. Oh, never mind. He made it.
Yeah.
So
we kept playing, and I'm pretty sure we just went par. The next 2 holes, me and Rylan. It was basically between me and Rylan now. He had 2 strokes.
Preston threw one OB at some point, didn't he? Coming down the stretch.
I think he might have done it on 16. And that's where I got 2 strokes on him. The next hole, 16, I threw a putter up, and I birdied that one. He didn't. He had a long putt into a headwind, and he couldn't. It was close, but he didn't make it that time. So I had 3 strokes going into the last 2 holes. We both parred 17, and so we're going into 18. I hit one of the first trees, and Rylan smokes it up there, and he's way up there. And so I ended up chipping up, edge of circle. It was a terrible upshot. It wasn't like bad, but I just put it short. And he ended up making the putt, and I still laid up. So, and I tapped it in to win by 1. So it was insane. Like, Rylan gave me a run for my money for sure.
Yes, he did.
Like, he gave it his all, and you gave it your all, Rylan, man. Now, it was insane how much he did. He kept pushing me all around. Yeah.
That was a great battle. And being able to lay up for the win isn't as exciting as banging one. Yeah. But you know what? You know what banging one could get you? A roll away.
A roll away, yeah.
Yeah, so you played that the right way, Hudson. If you're up 2 and you can lay up to win, do it.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, both my dad, like, they took a few pictures, and then both my dad and me, like, we were crying after that. But like, I had all my friends, Vejas and Rylan, Preston, Seven, like, all those guys. They came and just run at me, and they just, like, caught me. Like, Seven almost pushed me over, man. He was, like, hugging me like crazy.
Yeah,
it was insane.
These are 2 of my favorite pictures, because the one on the left there is you and Seven and Danny. Yeah. And I can't wait to watch you guys for the next 20 years or longer.
Yeah.
Become best buds and play disc golf. Yeah. And then this
Jackie.
Is Cody. Isn't this Cody in the light green?
Cody over here in the mint?
Yeah.
No, that is, he would, I forgot his name. He was just fist bumping me. Cody ran off. Like, we didn't even get a score or anything. Also, in the one on the left, it's Jackie photobombing.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Did you know any of these guys, Hudson, here on the right side picture before this week? Did you know Preston from before?
No, I had not known Preston. I'd known Vejas, not as much, but
he was really rooting for you. I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but when you were playing hole 18, that first round at Peter Pan, he was done, and he was there watching you, and he was really, really, really rooting for you. So
he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah. I think that's probably why he's hugging you.
Yeah. And then the other thing, after I had done all my hugs and stuff, I was walking up the hill, and then all the guys had circled around me, and Seven just grabbed my trophy out of nowhere, and I'm like, "What's happening?" And they dumped 2 whole jugs of water all over me, and so I was soaked. It was so much, yeah.
I thought you were going to tell me a tag. Oh, there we go. Playing tag. I thought you were going to tell me a tag game broke out.
Nope.
So, Hudson, as much as I like these 2 pictures, this next one gets me in my feelers, man. This picture gets me, buddy.
Yeah. It was like I had hugged my dad like 3 times. We were both bursting in tears, like we were just crying. It was an awesome moment right there.
Yeah.
Like it was like it hit me like I had just won Junior Worlds. Like I've never dreamed of this. Like I had finished 14th last year. For my first year, that's really good. But to then get first the next year, still.
It's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And
yeah.
I'm guessing just the relief of it all being done, the fact that you accomplished your goal, you had your dad there with you for 5 days on your bag. Oh, amazing. Just amazing, man. And it's great. It's beautiful thing there, buddy. Beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Still getting you.
It's still getting me.
Still getting you. All right.
Okay.
Now,
here we go.
Let's.
Also, do you want to see the trophy?
Oh, did they give you one?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see it. Woo, doggy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's completely wood too. That's actual wood.
Let's see the bottom. Does it look like a disc?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
And you have to see, look at the shoulder. It's crazy. Like,
I'll bet you $10,000 you can't clear the pond at a park with that.
I know I can't.
Let's try it.
I'm not gonna try. I'm not trying. No.
You're no fun. Hey, before we go on to the European Disc Golf Festival, I got to do something here.
Yeah.
Remember I got this from you?
Yeah.
It gets moved, Hudson. This is the World Championship. All of those discs are my buddies that have won World Championships. So you're now up there on that shelf forever. Yeah, man. And when Lindy finally gets you hooked up with sounds like some sort of a commemorative disc, you know I'm first in line.
I will tell you one thing. I'm going to pick the Zodiac, which is the ES2, for my disc. I do have a very cool stamp that's coming. Me, Lucas, and Lindy are doing this thing. It's going to be really cool. So stick around for that.
Yeah, well, we're not going anywhere. All right. Well,
okay.
Let's talk about it. You probably didn't get to watch much of it because you were a little bit busy winning.
No, I didn't. I did watch a few of the highlights, so I know who wins and stuff.
Okay.
Who do we want to start with, men or women?
Let's start right here. Let's start with the course before we start with anything.
Yes.
The big talk before this event was the way this music festival a few weeks before had ruined the grounds. They had to come in, they had to put in a whole bunch of sod. There was all these big concerns that it was just going to be a mess. You didn't know that, did you?
Nope. I know none of this.
And could you tell any of that by watching the highlights that you watched?
No.
No.
It looked fine.
It was perfect. You couldn't tell. And so all this hubbub the entire week was really about nothing. The Estonians that were running the event came in. They had a plan if it didn't work, and they fixed the problem. They were proactive and did everything they could do to get it in perfect condition, and it looked great.
Yeah, it did. It did for sure.
Yeah, and I've read lots of social media posts from people, and I haven't seen a single complaint of players about the venue or how the tournament was ran. Now, the course I thought was probably going to be too easy for these guys. And it's kind of short, and it took 49 down to win.
That's a lot. That's a lot for sure.
That is. But I really feel like the course played really well. I don't think every course on tour needs to be output holes. I think there's a premium on what these guys and gals did to win this tournament.
So how many rounds was it?
It was 4.
So 4 rounds. They're basically shooting about 11 down every round.
About 12 and a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty big number right there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So
that's a lot.
Let's talk about the ladies a little bit. Okay. So in the end, it's going to come down to these two.
Yeah.
For the title. But there were some interesting things that happened.
Yeah. So I hadn't watched much. So hole 11, let's see. I remember 15 and 17. I don't completely remember. So 11 was so
that's the problem.
That one.
The holes are really forgettable. Right? I can't name a hole there. I can name 17 as the tunnel shot. I think hole 4 was the other tunnel shot. I know 1, I know 18. But overall, the holes don't stand out in your mind. There's not a hole like at Maple Hill where you're throwing to the boat looking thing that everybody knows. There's not USDGC hole 17 where you're throwing to the island, right? But the hole you're talking about, hole 11, was really important in the outcome of this tournament. Kristen's been struggling, right?
Yeah.
And round 3, she came out and she shot. She was Kristen. She made a putt on hole 8 from 52 feet. And I thought when she made that putt, everything was back to normal. She showed excitement. She fist pumped. She ran up there. Things that you never see her do, Hudson. She's really, really in her head. And think about the pressure that you had at Worlds just because myself and 10 or 12 or 15 other people were there, right? That was pressure.
Yeah, it was pressure.
She's playing in front of her country in a sport where disc golf is super popular and super important to the Estonian people. So she's playing in front of all these people who are all backing her and wanting her to win. That's a lot of added pressure.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
Oh yeah. So anyhow, after hole 10 in the final round, she had a 5-stroke lead.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it went to like 2 strokes.
Well, it did after 11.
Yeah.
Because Kristen 3-putted 11 from the circle. Let me look here, tell you what she missed. Let's see. She went, let me expand hole 11 here. She went 13-footer.
Yeah.
16-footer. And 6-footer, all misses. And that brought the entire field, but most importantly, Silva back into contention. And
Yeah.
not only did it open the door to bring her back in, but it also kind of broke Kristen's spirit a little bit.
Yeah, it did. And then moving on to 15. So I do remember Holland Hanley had a really good drive, and she ended up eagling it with a big putt. So that's pretty cool.
From the chase card.
Yeah, I do remember. So Silva threw one up that it almost went in off the upshot. It was pretty close. And then it was Kristen. She was like edge of bullseye, I'm pretty sure.
13 feet.
Yeah, and they were saying it was like a meter off of the basket. And like I promise you, when I was watching, I thought she was gonna make it, and my eyes went.
Yeah.
I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, I was watching it at 4 a.m, and I couldn't believe what happened. Yeah, she missed from 13, and then she missed from 6. Okay, but she wasn't done yet. She still had a lead.
Yeah, by like 1 or 2 now.
She's up 1.
And then
the next hole, she's just outside of the circle. She's probably, I'm guessing, 40 feet maybe, and she laid it up, which I think, in her current state, I feel like that was the correct play.
That was smart. Then Silva ended up making that one. Big putt to tie it up.
That's right.
And then going into hole 17, I remember Kristen had a good shot. It kind of like skipped off the road, kind of like that thing that goes through, and she was pretty close. Silva also had a good putt, good shot.
Yeah, Silva was probably edge of circle.
Yeah.
And Kristen was probably 40, 45 feet.
And I think Silva made it, right?
Well, let's backtrack a little bit. What if you're Kristen and you're 1 up, and arguably the best putter in the women's division is edge of circle, somewhere inside or outside? What are you thinking in your head? Are you thinking she's going to make it?
I would be thinking she's going to make this. I need to respond and make this.
That's right. And that's exactly what Kristen thought. And she tried to make it, and she had to straddle out a little bit, which straddle putt's her normal putt. I don't know if you noticed, but she actually switched to a staggered stance for part of the round. I don't know if her toe is messing with her. I don't know if it's her way of trying to fix the putting woes or what. But she switched her putt, and she put a pretty good putt on it.
It was close. And I remember she was in bullseye, and she missed another one.
13 feet.
Yeah, and then she missed another one, and then ended up putting it in, and Silva. So I think she was 15 down, and Silva was 18.
It was I don't know exactly what they were, but they went birdie double bogey, which gave Silva 3 going into 18.
Yeah.
Which game over. She could throw it out of bounds and get up and down from the drop zone and have no issues.
Yeah.
So, but I think a lot of the focus is going on Kristen faltering, which is true. She definitely faltered, but
it would be very nerve-wracking playing in front of your country. Like that would be nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Also, peep that back 9 from Silva.
Yeah.
That's 6 of 9 on the back 9.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Really good. Really good. So Silva ended up winning it in pretty dramatic fashion. I think the course lended its hand very well to keeping the scores tight, and it was a great battle for sure.
It was a very good battle there.
And I listed the top 10 here. Any names sticking out to you?
I see Missy. I see Holland Hanley. See Evelina, Own. And other than that, I don't know much else.
Yeah. So a lot of the people who we consider the best in disc golf, they're in the top 10. We're missing some names that I thought would be a problem here. I thought Owen Scoggins might be in the mix.
Yeah.
But she definitely wasn't in the top 10. You're not old enough to bet, but I bet on this. And Missy Gannon and Cadence both got me, Hudson, the last round. Missy had to finish 6th or better. She finished 7th.
Yeah.
Cadence had to finish 8th or better, and she finished 10th. They stung me. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. So
Yeah.
It was a fantastic finish, and Silva got her first major.
Yeah.
And what a great time to get it 2 weeks before the next major, the World Championships.
Yeah. And what a cool trophy that one is. That's a cool trophy right there.
You like that one? You like it better than the U.S. Women's Trophy?
Maybe. I don't know.
You do, trust me. All right. So, men's side.
Yeah.
Before we get into these guys, let's talk about some crazy stuff that happened. Right? You probably watched the highlights of only the final round, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what you missed was the second round. A dude named Isaac Robinson. We just talked about a walk-off ace in the juniors.
Yeah.
Isaac aced hole 18, Hudson, to go 15 down for the round.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And
that's crazy.
Shoot an 1100 rated round. His first 1100.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What's crazier is Calvin Heimberg also shot 1100, and nobody knows because of that ace. So, anyways, let's get into these guys. Going into the final day, we had 5 guys who really had a shot to win it.
6.
Okay. Good mathing. Better at math than I am. So, these top 2 guys are tied. So they're in it, right?
Yeah.
Vinny is 1 back. He's in it. These bottom 3, I don't remember what they're at, but they're all tied. And honestly, on this course, they have to go. They have to get 16, 17, even to have a shot at winning.
Yeah. It was very tight. Like it was close. Very close.
And 16 and 17 wasn't in the books. These guys all messed up. They all, Anthony, I think, started 8 for 9 or something. So they all gave a really good deep run, but they had to be so perfect that as soon as they messed up, they were out. So we got rid of those 3, and we're down to these 3 dudes, and it's tight, and they're battling.
It's tight.
Yeah. And we get to hole 7. And hole 7 has a forced carry. You had to throw up to an area, then you had to throw onto an island. Quit your yawning, young man. Are you up
past my bedtime? Yeah.
Oh, awesome. We'll be quick. I has to clear this OB, and he doesn't do it. He throws OB, and then he throws his up shot, almost throws it OB, misses the putt. Boom. He's gone. And we're down to 2. Right?
Yep.
Arguably the best player on the planet right now. Right? Gannon Burr.
Yeah.
I think most people would agree that he's probably the best player.
Yeah.
And Calvin Heimberg, the guy with the most wins on Disc Golf Pro Tour or Elite Series without a major. And the most, So then he's been in contention many times, usually falters the last round, but he's battling, he's fighting. It's on. We get to hole 17. I mean, it was literally on until hole 17.
Yeah.
And Gannon throws, and he's about 50-ish feet out.
Yeah.
Calvin's inside the circle, right?
Caged, and then Gannon caged it.
Yep.
It was a good run from there.
Oh,
for sure.
I always think Gannon's going to make it.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't. The guy has unlimited range. If he's got a putter in his hand, there's a chance he's going to make it or hit something.
Yeah.
But he misses, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And all Calvin has to do is make this putt, and it's over. He's going to be a major champion. And what did he do?
I think he missed.
He did.
Yeah.
He missed it right.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, I'm thinking in my head, oh no, here we go. Then he's going to blow it.
Yeah, Calvin's winning by run, right?
Yeah, he's still got one.
Yeah.
Because I know for sure in my head that Gannon Burr is going to park that hole. No doubt in my mind.
And
he's going to park it.
He got it close. And Calvin was outside the circle.
Well, I think Calvin was first.
Yeah.
And Calvin threw it, and he was I'll tell you how long he was, because that's going to be important. He was, I think, 42 feet.
Yeah, that's a long putt. And then Gannon tombstoned 20 feet.
One he's never going to miss.
Yeah. And they get down there. Calvin's lining it up. And then dead center, right in. And he just won. It was really big putt to win it.
And that is, hey, if you can't lay up to win, that's the better way to win, right? If you have to make it. And just the emotion that came out of Calvin was incredible. And I don't know if you caught Isaac Robinson's reaction as well, but he nearly jumped out of his shoes. Yeah, he was excited. I don't know if he's excited just because
he made the putt or he just won.
Or if he was excited because Gannon didn't win. I don't know why he was so excited, but he was pumped. And once again, everybody loves Calvin. How can you not? How can you not? Mm-hmm. So, the European Disc Golf Festival was awesome. There's our boy winning. And
Luke Humphrey's on there.
Yes, he was. Top 10.
Yeah.
Top 10. And Jaden Rye shot a really hot round to finish in the top 10.
A lot of guys I know.
Yeah. Unlike the ladies, a lot of the people that we expected to be up there were up there, including Mauri Vilman, the best Estonian, top 10. Big deal for them. Big deal for them. All right. Let's be quick on this. Let's look at the weekly picks. This was me versus Ronnie.
Okay.
Here's our sleeper picks, Hudson. That means somebody who plays better than they should have. Right? So, you know who Ronnie picked? You know who that is? By the way, that's that Eddie Haskell looking dude there at the bottom with those two little nerds. That's Ronnie and his kids.
Okay.
Timu somebody. That's Ronnie's pick.
Yeah.
And then mine is Mauri over there. And we just saw where Mauri finished.
Yep.
Tied for 9th. Timu was tied for 44th. Green for Smitty.
Yep.
That's what we want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then we went to the shine picks. And I went with Rick. Ronnie went with Little Nick. Do you remember from the slide how they finished?
Yep.
Both in the top 10. Little Nick got 6th, giving Ronnie the green. Rick got 7th, giving me the yellow. Top 10 is awesome. It's just not the win. So I couldn't give myself a red, but Ronnie's going to think that I should have a red. Watch, there's going to be a comment coming in the next 3 seconds. That's bull. You should have a red. Okay, so going to the stakes. You know who Ronnie took? That's not Alan Jackson.
I've seen him. I don't remember his name.
Vino Macula.
Yes.
That was Ronnie's pick. Really going out on a limb there, isn't he?
Yeah.
To think somebody who's going to stink probably is going to stink. I went with Ezra Aderhold. Whose stash is better, mine or Vino's?
Whose stash?
Yeah, this thing.
Finals.
Hey, pal. But, Hudson, how did this play out? Well, Vino didn't make the cut. He didn't get to play the final round, so Ronnie gets the green. Ezra, 44th, stunk. So I gave myself a yellow. So Ronnie goes red, green, green. I go green, yellow, yellow. Ronnie wins.
So Ronnie wins.
Ronnie wins. And now he's going to come in and tell you how great Vino was of a pick. We'll let him have his moment. All right. So this will just take us a second. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. Tell your dad to get you a pop. Get this kid a Dr. Pepper immediately. So this is our Survivor League. These guys, we get to pick somebody one time, and they have to finish in the top 15. If they don't finish in the top 15, you're booted. There was only one person who was in trouble, and that was Patsy. She had this guy. You know him?
Yep.
Kyle Klein. This guy saved her by making a 52-footer on the 17th hole and then birdie in the final hole, or she'd have been out of here. So next, in 2 weeks at Worlds, we can't pick any of these people with our beside our names in green. We can pick anybody else except for those 3. Chug, Siki, oi, oi, oi. You're going to be up all night. You drink that thing.
I don't care.
All right.
Come on. Woo.
Here we go. The last thing of the night. Hey, Sawyer. Oh, I love that guy. Welcome.
Photobomb expert.
Welcome to Big Deal, the segment of the show where Hudson Kasper takes a deep dive into things that everybody is talking about, whether it deserves all the hype and truly is a big deal, or it's just total overblown garbage and, yeah, big deal, bro. You ready?
Yep.
Ed will do World's picks next week because we have a weekend off.
Okay.
All right. Here's this week's big deal.
Let's see.
There was one elevated basket on the entire course at the European Open. Paul Ulibarri complained to the event directors and wanted an elevated practice basket. An elevated basket in the practice area so they could practice. So these guys hooked him up, and they called it the Ulibarri Special. Hudson, do you think it's a big deal that if a course has an elevated basket, there should be an elevated basket in the putting area, the practice area?
That's hard because it's from multiple people's perspectives. It can be very different because for some people, they need that practice because if you're always putting flat and you have to adjust, you don't want to have to adjust, and then like the next putt you do what you did, but it's just like, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think it's in different perspectives, but if I were choosing for myself, I don't think you need one. I don't think you need an elevated basket for practice.
So you think it's a big deal, bro?
Yeah.
Did you have any elevated baskets at Jones or Peter Pan?
I feel like we had one.
Did you have an elevated basket in the practice area?
Nope.
Did you have a practice area?
Yes.
Okay. I'm with you. Big deal, bro.
Yeah.
Get the heck out of here, man.
Yeah.
If you're worried about one basket on the entire course that's elevated, you haven't prepared yourself properly for this event.
Yeah.
Right?
Literally.
How many elevated baskets has this dude putted on this year? Every course has at least one or two or three, it seems like. Right?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
And I'm with you. I think that it would be nice to have one, but it's not a big deal, man. And
yeah,
what you said kind of makes some sense to me, Huddy, where if you're changing your putt,
yeah,
this basket wasn't on hole one. This basket was well into the round, 3, 4,
yeah,
or the whole round only took them 3 hours. So hour and a half, 2 hours
yeah.
into it.
Dad, I'm not going easy on the Dr. Pepper. Sorry.
That's right. That's right.
Not sorry.
You do whatever you want to tonight, champ.
So, yeah, it shouldn't be a big deal. If it was on hole one, maybe. Because you're not stretched. Like, if that's going to be your first putt, maybe, but I don't think you need to.
Yeah, it's big deal, bro. And I like the way the Estonians kind of poked fun at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I think I know what Ed is asking. He doesn't want our actual picks. I said in the opening that we would pick a couple people who we thought might win the world title. Okay. Let's talk ladies first. Give me your top 2 picks to win for the ladies.
That's hard. I feel
Right,
like
that is hard.
I feel like for the women's, I don't watch them as much.
Watch it. You'll get us canceled.
Yeah, but for the I'll say not to go to the boys, but for the boys, I feel like it's always like one person that doesn't play.
You got to give me a lady.
Let's see. I think Holland Hanley has a good chance. Maybe Owen Scoggins.
Okay. I'm with you on the Holland Hanley. If I had to pick, she might be one of my picks. I feel like Silva, you have to put her in the running.
Yeah.
Evelina, I'm not positive, but I think she won the European Open last year.
Yeah.
I think so. We got Cadence popping up a lot. I think she's a great pick. But you know which one would make me the happiest out of all of them?
What?
The GOAT. Kristen Lott. I would love to see her get it figured out and hopefully a week and a half off. I hope she doesn't practice at all between now and Worlds, and I hope she just comes out and somehow can pull it off. Yeah, that's my pick, and I think that's probably coming more from my heart than from my head. My head's telling me Holland. My heart's telling me Kristen.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the dude's side. We can't pick Gannon Burr.
Yeah.
Gannon Burr's out.
I feel like it's always this one person that doesn't really play well. Like they get close, but then they just flunk it. And I have to pick Isaac. Like he's just showed up the last 2 worlds.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah. I think he's a safe pick, and he was in this last major to win it until the mishap on hole 7, and he just won the Champions Cup this year. So I think any pick without Isaac Robinson is a bad pick.
Yeah.
We got to pick another one though. You got to pick 2.
Maybe Calvin.
I think Calvin could be a good pick.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really hard to win 2 in a row. I think that's going to be tough.
But he'll have a chance.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he'll be pushing for it. He'll be in the top 10 making some noise. I'm going to go with another one I think that's probably more from my heart than my my brain, and I'm going to go Rick.
Yeah. I was thinking about that.
Yeah. I think Rick's got both spins. Rick's got distance both spins. Rick's got great putting.
Yeah.
Rick lost it on the last hole at the year. I mean, I'm going to keep thinking back to the European Open because that's basically what we're playing was last year's European Open. And Rick lost it on the last hole to Gannon Burr, who will probably be in the running, who will definitely be in the running to win it.
Yeah.
So we're getting some AB picks. I think AB is a good pick. We're getting some Paul Macbeth stuff. I just don't think Paul Macbeth's got it.
I don't think so either.
As much as I want him to. And then we're getting a wild card here from your pops. Going with the bird. Going with the bird. Yep.
He's probably saying that because he wants him to get back. He wants him to get back pretty badly.
I think everybody wants the bird back.
Yeah.
So, all right, Huddy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He's back. He's just not he's back. He just needs to get it going. Like he needs to win a few and then get it back.
He will play brilliant for 5, 6, 7 holes and then just disappear.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hope he can get it back because that guy is a very talented disc golfer.
He is.
Okay, well, we made it to the end. You got any shout-outs to give?
Like for Junior Worlds?
Whatever shout-out you want to give.
Okay. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Millennium with Lindy, Chump Chalk with Sarah, and Disc and Deals with Lucas. And then I'd like to thank my dad for caddying me all week, and my brother and my mom for coming to watch me, and all the Wichita supporters and everybody who came to watch and help support me. So.
Yeah, buddy. Yep. That's a good shout out. And I'm just going to give one shout out. I'm going to give my shout out to you, not only for winning, which was amazing, but more importantly, just for being an awesome dude, Hudson. You're a bright spot in the world, man. You're so fun to listen to. You're so fun to talk to. Heck, you're only 12. What are you, 11?
10.
10 years old, and you're in here talking on a podcast for 81 minutes like you're a grown adult, dude. You're going to do some big stuff, bud, and I'm excited to watch it from the distance. So,
yeah.
Anyhow, man, I guess I'll see you this weekend. You said you're Millbrooking on Sunday.
Yep, we're Millbrooking on Sunday. We'll see if we go to MA2 or not.
Okay. Well, maybe Jackson will sign up and you guys can do a junior battle.
Maybe.
I'll hit him up. So, all right, bud. Well,
Yeah.
thanks a lot. Thanks everybody
Yeah.
for being in the comments. It's so much more fun when everybody is in the comments interacting with us. Share this thing out, like the channel.
Yeah.
Up next week. Later, everybody.
Okay. We'll see everybody. Bye.
Yeah.